This is epic veg time.
Recently, there's been a lot of controversy between Jamie Oliver and vegans, and we think this is just terrible.
Yeah. This topic especially got heated when his restaurants shunned veganuary and would not serve vegan dishes in their restaurants. His team said they would not be getting involved because there has been vegan smear campaigns put against him.
Although they were small, they thought that if Jamie did the veganuary, that it would raise more controversy.
So of course, Hank and I, we gotta look into these videos that were made about Jamie Oliver.
And specifically, they're talking about the ones done by Vegan Gains, Happy Healthy Vegan, and Duran Rider. And I mean, we've seen these videos, and yes, okay, they may come off a little bit harsh, but the core and key points are all true and very valid. And in the videos, they're not just bashing on Jamie Oliver, there were some good things that they had to say.
As I scrolled down, like the first category that came up was actually vegan, with like
Is Jamie all bad? No. I went over his website before, I had vegan recipes.
Even in the videos that we did watch, not all of it was bashing on Jamie.
I'm sure if Jamie would have accepted veganuary and put the vegan options on his menus, the vegan community, as well as ourselves, would have made a bunch of positive videos congratulating him and thanking him for doing so.
Alright, so let's just back it up here for a second. Why don't we take a look at exactly why is the vegan community attacking Jamie?
I mean, there are hundreds of chefs in the spotlight, so why is the vegan community talking about them? What's so special about Jamie?
There may be hundreds of famous chefs, but only one chef went on the stage of TED Talks and delivered a ground-shattering speech on health and food.
Just the 5 years of elementary school, sugar. Just from milk. Now, I don't know about you guys, but judging the circumstances, right, any judge in the whole world would look at the statistics and the evidence, and they would find any government of old guilty of child abuse.
With one of the biggest shows, The Naked Chef, launching his career, this whole show was based around the idea of stripping down recipes to the essentials and building them back strong and healthy.
He has the biggest campaign ever to put practical food into the school system. He is also one of the biggest chefs trying to make a positive difference.
He has even admitted in an interview with Timothy, a badass vegan, that a vegan plant-based lifestyle is the future and a no-brainer.
Back to the sort of veggie vegan stuff, it's a no-brainer, right? The future definitely, and that's why the letter was important. The future is about a plant-based diet, even for the meat eaters.
With Jamie saying stuff like this, we're gonna have to hold him to a higher standard.
We've got streaky bacon, our little friend here.
Come on, he's supposed to be our healthy chef. And when he goes around saying that bacon is a superfood and goes around cooking these extravagant dishes with huge meat portions and then passes it off as healthy, I mean, come on.
Especially when saturated fat and processed meats have been linked to cancer and heart disease. So we believe this all comes down to two reasons why he's doing this. First off, cha-ching money. The guy's worth $400 million.
My job, I'm quite mainstream. I'm not super sort of elitist or super niche. My job's to serve the mass. If you want to make change, you have to do it from the inside. You have to have conversations with people like Bill Gates. You have to have conversation with people like Nestle and Unilever and all these people.
The second reason is a little bit more interesting here because he raised a good point in that sometimes when you want to change the system, sometimes you need to work from within inside the system, because I guarantee right now, if he went saying vegan this, vegan that, plant-based this, plant-based that, he would have no more TV shows, all his funding would be cut, and nobody would hear of his name in 3 years, I guarantee it. So when he's playing the game a little bit, he gets to make changes, and he's doing so in certain ways. He has made a huge impact on the school system by trying to take out all the junk food, as well as bring attention to the pig and farm industry in Europe. Single-handedly responsible for Hellmann's mayo in Europe switching to free-range eggs. Once again, I have to mention that amazing speech that he did give on TED Talks. Although some of these changes may seem like a small step, it's the small steps over time that can climb mountains.
So Jamie has 2 million subscribers and over $400 million. It's no longer about the money. He's got the 2 million subscribers. Start pushing your message forward and start making bigger changes.
It's time to make a big change, Jamie.
My wish is for you to help a strong, sustainable movement to educate every child about food, to inspire families to cook again, and to empower people everywhere to fight obesity.
With so many people doing nothing about what's happening, we can really appreciate what Jamie's trying to do, and he's really going about it a different way, working from the inside to try and make the changes that are necessary.
But when I did Food Revolution in America, that was the first show ever in American history to be on prime time, let alone a cable channel, stirring the pot about food, where it comes from, how it affects our body, how we feed kids at school, how there's no food education at school.
So the reason why the vegan community is so hard on Jamie is because we can honestly see that he is a nice guy and he really wants to make a positive change, and we really want to see him make the biggest positive change he possibly can.
I use information, education. I profoundly believe that the power of food has a primal place in our homes.
As I learnt nutrition, you just start to realise that there's good choices and bad choices, and the ones that are good are just riddled with opportunities to make you the best you can be.
So that's our opinion on the matter. We hope this helped you. And Jamie, in 2016, we want to see some big moves, man.
If you enjoyed this video, pop a like on it. If you're new to the channel, pop a subscribe. We're making vegan videos all the time.
Because all we know is getting the truth out there for life, and
It's getting there for the win.